Don't tell me your middle name. Hey, Sheryl is Lisa too.
Hi.
Your name's not Sheryl Lisa or anything,
No,
is it? Okay.
no. And sorry, I just got out of the shower.
That's okay. I got out of a windstorm in Vegas, so
It's
we just have to roll with it. It's nice to see you.
sorry, I look like crap.
Hey, no judgment here. I just love that we can share each other's spaces. I think it's so fun. And I love sharing screens, right? I think it's really nice to be it's a different level of intimacy to connect with people, and it helps other people as well. And it's
Yeah.
much more entertaining than just looking at me. So, anyhow, what's going on? How can I help? And what's your question for me?
Well, it's a lot has been going on in my life, and it's just been so hectic within the past 6, 8 months. We've moved, had a dog die. Moving was so stressful. My husband just he's been sick. He just got diagnosed with a heart disease. So it's just very stressful, and I find myself just uptight all the time. It's hard to deal with my husband sometimes,
Yeah.
and I just struggle.
What's your husband's first name?
John.
And John. Um, See, it's so funny when I do these, and when I used to even have my show, there's like themes that come up, and he too is pissed about he's pissed also
Oh,
about his
yeah.
health. I'm tapping into him just like somebody else was, like he's pissed, and he is not happy about this, and he needs to stop being so mad because it's not good for his health. And I don't have to tell you, I'm going to put him in his healing circle. When I tap into you, I just want to cry. I feel like you just want to cry, but it's like not coming out. And it's like getting stuck because it's just you're on overload.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I said in the beginning, we have to know what's ours and what's not ours, and we have to choose a lane.
Right.
And right now you're in 20 lanes at one time, and you're doing
Exactly.
this and you're doing this, right? And that's what I see. And it's like you're everywhere. And some of the lanes are like, and some of them are just a country lane. Like you're like, okay, I can do this. And other ones are like, all right, well, I'm here and I have to be here, like a 40 mile per hour, or just get to where I need to go lane. So I want you to not go in the fast lane. And I don't
That's
like,
hard. That's hard for me.
I know, but this is why you're getting the message that you're getting, right? Because I don't know you.
Right.
That's why Spirit's saying this to you. We don't want you in that lane, they say, because you're going to miss everything. When we're going so, I had this realization once when I was driving in the Upper Peninsula during the summertime of Michigan. And I see it here out west now. And there's wildflowers everywhere. When you're going really fast, they're beautiful, like whoosh colors, right? You see
Mhm.
reds and blues and orange, like all these colors. We were stuck in traffic, and I could really look at each individual flower. And I thought to myself, it's a totally different perspective when you get to look at each flower. They're not as beautiful, by the way, they are within themselves, but when you see it like a whole bunch of them, it's like, wow. And we get so used to that fast lane of seeing everything that it's hard to slow down and say, what's this? I'm just going to look at this and look at what this is all about. But when we can
Mhm.
look at one thing, it helps us to be able to not carry the burden energetically of all the weight and stuff that we're picking up by going really fast. So although you may enjoy the view of the big picture, and that's what your brain is programmed to see because you've been seeing it so long in that
Mhm.
fast lane, it's okay to look at all the things that make up the big picture to have a different appreciation of what's going on. So, long story short, you need to start detaching a little bit and witnessing, taking a step back. I see you pulling up a rocking chair and just sitting in it and going, because that's what your body is telling you
Oh,
right now. Our
oh,
body
I know.
is telling us what we need.
Mhm.
But we don't listen, and we're like, screw you. I can't do like, screw you, body. I'm not listening
Exactly.
to you because I know better. So I'm going to do this. And our body's like I need help. So your homework is to really pay attention and stop fighting with yourself over what you think you need and do what you need to need, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's without knowing anything that's going on. That's your message. That's your big message from spirit. You can't fix everything and do everything if you're going on hyperspeed.
Yes, I'm a
You don't even know
fixer.
what you're fixing.
I
Yeah, but
know.
you don't even know when you're going so fast. And I'm like, hey, listen, can you go pick a daisy for me? You're like, oh yeah, okay, wait, where's the daisy? Wait, I saw some. You don't know. But if I'm like, hey, I need a daisy, that would really cheer me up. If you're going slow enough, you can say, oh, here's a daisy. Ploop, here you go. Sorry, Daisy, I just plucked you. But you're able to give people more. You're able to hear and listen and give people more of what they need when and not of what you think they need. Does that make sense? And that's how we
Yes.
really can be of service. So
Yes.
this is going to be a challenge for you because it's challenging everything that you know about yourself. And you're going,
Yep.
yeah, no, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I already feel your resistance. And you're going, no, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It sounds great on paper, but no, I can't do this. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. And the resistance is like, whoop. And I'm saying to you, and this is higher self, I'm like, but you can do it. It just takes focus. And that's something that you're good at. If
Oh,
I need something done,
yeah.
I'm going to call you to get it done. Right.
Oh, heck yes. Heck yes.
So that's what I'm saying. This just requires the same focus. Your ego's going to say, nope, 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 nope. We got to go, 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 go. You're in charge of your ego. Your ego works for you. You don't work for ego. So you say to
Hmm.
yourself, look, I know nobody believes this. I have this whole thing on ego that is so opposite of what we keep telling ourselves, that our ego really loves us. It's really our friend, and it's there to protect us. It's our primitive part that keeps us safe. But it's like a computer. It's zero, ones, and twos. It only knows what it's programmed to do.
Hmm.
And the programming comes from years of being programmed to keep us safe. And it
Exactly.
starts when we're little and we go into survival mode because we're so primitive. We're not very old creatures, right? Like, we're not that old. Dinosaurs were a lot older than us.
Hmm.
So we still use our primitive brain. So ego thinks it's in control and we let it think it's in control. But when we step back and go, wait a second, ego, thank you so much for loving me. Thank you. But I'm the one in charge and you work for me. And what we're going to do is I'm going to sit in this rocking chair and I'm going to find Lisa a daisy. And I'm going to sit here until I find a daisy.
Uh,
And
yeah.
and you're going to go on hyper. No, we got to go. We got to go because that's not a safe place for it. Your little me, and this is a lot to get into here, but your little me needed to be on hyperspeed when she was little to feel safe. That's how she felt safe and secure. That's where it comes from. So it's
Hmm.
your little me that's saying, no, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Because she doesn't have a grown up saying, you're safe. Like, you're good. That's why kids 3, 4, 5, egocentric, all about ego, me, I, right? It's a stage of all of our development that's very, very normal. That's what it is.
Hmm.
But we carry that into our adults, and then because it becomes our pattern and we aren't even aware that we're doing it because we grow into ourselves, right? So it's saying to yourself, wait a second, I'm going to sit here, and ego, you're going to do everything you can to tell me the house is on fire and I've got to run and I've got to do this and the floor is falling out beneath me and the roof is falling and I've got to do all these things. But you know what? I'm looking down and the floor is going to be fine for right now, and the ceiling's not falling down. We're safe. And this is our new status quo. So then when we reform that, then ego's going to go like, okay, I can sit here. And you confirm with your little child, your little me, going, listen, you're safe. I've got you. We're safe to sit here. Me, I don't know how old you are. I'm 56. My 56-year-old self, well, I'm almost 56. I'm going to still go with 55. My 55-year-old self is going to sit here and I'm going to take care of you. So it's really about just having an awareness of what's coming from where when we feel like we're like, wah.
Yeah.
And there's other people, they have it the other way where they just sit and they can't get up and they're just like, no, and they need to get a little bit of what you got going. So we all need to find the balance, and it's really hard because our inner child just always wants to be like, I just want to hug her and go, look, like, you could just go play in the sandbox and you're going to be okay now. She's got you. But she's got to learn to trust you, and you've got to practice sitting down and feeling uncomfortable and letting her know it's okay to sit here, and letting ego know it's okay to sit here. We're going to be here for a minute because my body needs this, our body needs this, and then I'm going to get up and go. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
I just like to be in control all the time, and it's hard for me not to be in control.
Your survival mechanism. That's how you stayed safe when you were little, because everything around you was so
Hmm.
unsafe and chaotic. And like, I just feel like you going like this when you were little and going like this, like there
Yeah.
was so much stuff, right? And you're just hands over your ears going rocking back and forth. And that's how I see your little me. And so, like, all of us have had our little me have experiences, right? You have the best parents in the whole world, you have the worst parents, but all of our little me's are going to feel the same. Like, it's a lot for us when we're 3 and 4 years old. So, and we don't know, and our parents don't know, and especially, everyone's parenting from their wounds. So we're all doing the best we can. Nobody has kids to say, hey, I'm gonna have kids and I'm gonna destroy you. Well, maybe there might be some sick people, but
Mm.
most of us
Yeah.
do not say I'm gonna have kids to destroy you. We do the best we can, but we still parent from our wounds. We're 25, 30 years old trying to have kids and make them like healthy humans. We're 25 and 30. That's just so crazy if you think about it. So now that you're grown up, she has you. So you have to show up for you. You have to love you. You have to nurture you, and you have to take care of her. And when she's going like this, be in tune and go, okay, you know what? We need to take a time out. What do you think she needed when she was 3, when she was 4, when she was 5? What did you need somebody to say to you when you were 5 years old going like this?
Things will be okay. Don't get stressed. You don't have to be in control. Everything doesn't have to be just right.
Yeah, like I've
And
got
that's,
this. Like I would say I've got this. Like I've got this for you. Go outside. Let me take care of all this stuff for you. You don't
hmm,
have to do this anymore. I've got you. And
yep.
so she just doesn't know that our little me's are like, wait, what? You got me? I got the whole world. It's like, no, 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 you don't have to do that anymore. I got it.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then that, like your energy, I don't know if you feel this has already shifted into like, do you feel different? Because you're already going, wait a second. Just the thought of not having to carry the weight of the world on you already feels better. Can you feel it?
Yes, it's,
Shifted.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like the weight of the world is on me most of the time. And my husband says, why are you so angry? And I'm just stressed all the time, seems like, because I want
It's
everything
your
so perfect.
nature.
I want to be in control, and I have to control my husband. I have to control everything. It's just
So what
hard.
would you say? So your 5-year-old is running the household and is
Right.
married to your husband and doing that. What would you say to a 5-year-old who thinks that this little girl who feels like she has to run the household, control? You'd be like, look, you're 5. You don't pay the bills. You don't run the husband. You don't run this. That is not your lane, right? When I said pick a lane, that is not the fast lane. Yes, not your lane. You're in the slow lane. Like go outside for recess and play or color.
Yep.
Let's talk or like find something you love to do. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what she needs, right? So she doesn't need to be doing this work. So your homework is to really the best that you can when you start feeling, I've got to go, 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 that's your little me pulling on your shirt going, hello, hello, I need a hug. I don't feel safe. Hello, I'm doing too much work. And you go, got it. I'm going to step up as the adult and tell her whatever you would want to be told when you were little from your mom and your dad. You know what? You don't have to do that. I'll do it for you. You will? Yep. Okay. So just look at that until we can get your brain going in a different direction, that it's just a sign from you to go,
Yes, because I need a lot of.
you just need to. So I hope that
Yes.
helps. And you can go back and listen to this. I'll leave it up, but you can go back and listen and scroll through. But I hope that helps. It's just a little me, like inner child stuff. Been doing the inner child stuff for I don't know how many years now. Wrote this course on it, energetic course. Actually, it took me a long time to write it because it's really the root of so many things that we don't understand, and we think we have to go into inner child therapy, and that's fine. I'm not saying that that's a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't have to be that hard. It just takes awareness and learning to listen to ourselves and reparent ourselves the way we wish we were reparented, and for our grown-up self to go, wait, I've got this. Because your grown-up self is the one that knows what to do, knows how to take care of business, knows where to put things, da 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 da. isn't emotional, reactive, tired, sad. She's got it going on. Like, I need something done. Hey, maybe you can do my podcast because I don't have time, but you can organize all that. That's your healthy adult. She loves to do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when your inner child comes in and she's feeling like she has to do it because she doesn't feel safe, that's the difference.
Okay.
So let your healthy adult do what she needs to do. Let your healthy child go out and be creative and fun and goofy. When I tap into your little me and she's so funny. She loves to put like makeup on. Believe it or not, she's like putting all this stuff on, and she loves to play almost like theater stuff, but not theater. Like but her imagination, like she'll put on her makeup and she'll do her thing. I even see like a little clown, but it's like a cute clown. Like she just likes to be creative and fun and paint herself and dress up and just be in her own little world and make it just, I see she's got a little kitchen over there that she's playing in, and let your imagination go. That's the healthy inner child.
I'm laughing because that was totally me when I was little. I did all my neighbors' hair when I was little and makeup and dressed up the dog and
Yes, that's how she's showing me she is. That's her healthy self. So I see, it's weird. I know people are like, how do you, but I see that your child, and I can bridge the gap between your child and adult energetically. And it makes you go, oh, I got this. That makes sense. So that little me, when you even said that, you were in your energy shifted again into a place of what? Joy, laughter. You were just like, oh, that feels so good. And I'm sure people watching just felt your energy shift, because it's like taking the pressure, the valve, and going, and now the pressure just left you when you tapped into, yes, I love doing that. So when you feel like you're like, I want you to think about that, and I want you to go buy a Barbie and paint her face, or do that. Like, I bought jacks once and I sat on the floor, and it was not as fun as when I was little, but I used to love to play jacks, and I would do the jacks thing, and just the things that I like to do when I was little. I don't know. And if you don't know,
Yes.
for anybody listening, just, yeah, you do know what you like to do. It just,
Yes.
don't do it. So I hope that helps. It's a very long message, but I hope that it
Yes.
helps. I hope it helps people listening. So take care of yourself. Go have a little bit of fun. Don't do anything with any of this adult child stuff for tonight. Just relax and breathe, and know that the whole world you don't have to handle by yourself, because you're like 5-year-old doesn't have to do that. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.